The Young and the Restless Wednesday, February 25th recap, Matt's horrific riddle, Kane traps Phyllis. The Young and the Restless recap for Wednesday, February 25th, reveals that Matt Clark's, Roger Howarth, twisted text will make waves while Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, backs Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, into a corner. Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, will also have a fatal plan, so here's what Y&R viewers can look forward to. At the Newman Ranch, Victor Newman, Eric Braden, will admit to Nick that Matt disappeared following his release. As Nick struggles with leg pain, he'll insist Victor should have let him take care of Matt his way when he had the chance. Victor will argue that Nick could have ended up in prison and will assure his son that he's going to handle everything. Nick will argue that they can't trust the courts, cops or security to take care of this, so he'll vow to end Matt himself and storm out. Afterward, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, will fret to Victor about Nick's pain meds not working and worry about this vengeful Matt road he's headed down, too. Although Nikki will hear from Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, and think Nick needs to go with her to Milan, Victor will disagree and insist his own Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, plan is going to work. On Kane's train, Devin Winters, Bryton James, will demand answers about missing Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, and the twins, but Kane won't be able to divulge much since it could put them in more danger. Devin will explode once he realizes Lily, Maddie Ashby, last played by Lexi Stevenson, and Charlie Ashby, last played by Noah Alexander Gary, have been kidnapped because of Kane, so he'll promise to rain hell down on Kane if they get hurt. At Crimson Lights, Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, will try to shrink Phyllis by playing up their friendship and acting like she understands Phyllis Newman motives. However, Sharon will also think Phyllis knows stealing the company was wrong deep down and will suggest they should work together on a solution. Once Nick arrives, he'll blast Phyllis once again. Phyllis will make it known that she's not relinquishing Newman Enterprises, so Nick will rant about how the Newmans are going to crush her. Sharon will scold Nick after Phyllis leaves since she'll think she was actually getting through to Phyllis. Nick will scoff at that idea and point out they have bigger issues to worry about since Matt's case was thrown out. Sharon will reel over Matt walking free, but Nick will insist he's going to put his ass in the ground. Although Matt always managed to come after them before, Nick will act like things are different this time since Matt is now the target. At the park cafe, Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun, will sneak up behind Noah and put her hands over his eyes. Noah will insist he'd know that perfume anywhere and will share a kiss with Sienna as they reunite. Sienna will admit she started missing Noah the moment he left, so she decided to move to Genoa City. Noah and Sienna will catch up before a strange riddle comes in on Noah's phone from an unknown number. That riddle will ask what Genoa City, Hollywood, and hell have in common, so Noah will text back asking who this is and admit he doesn't know. The reply will explain those are all places Noah's visited or that he will visit soon. Meanwhile, Detective James Burrow, Matt Cohen, will call Sienna and let her know that Matt's been released following the judge's decision to toss out the case. As Sienna relays that news to Noah, she'll insist the unknown texter must be Matt. Sienna will seem rattled as she realizes Matt isn't done with them. Back on Kane's train, he'll speak to Amanda Sinclair, Missile Morgan, over the phone and deliver some instructions before Phyllis arrives. Kane will pretend he admires Phyllis for what she was able to pull off and that he wants to continue their personal aspect of their relationship. Once Phyllis figures out Victor still hasn't returned Lily and the twins, she'll know Kane's just using her. Phyllis will refuse to help Kane rescue his family from their kidnapping vacation, but Kane's guard will pop up and block Phyllis' path as she tries to leave. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Kane will be ready to try a different tactic with Phyllis, so stay tuned.